Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Caspersight. How the devil are you? Today, yes, you and me, we're going to be looking at a brand new channel. A channel that investigates the realm of the paranormal, okay? This channel is called Haunted Nights. Okay? That's a good name. Haunted Nights. Make sure you go to their channel, subscribe, and do the thing. Now, please, okay? Because they're on 86.3 thousand subscribers. Wouldn't it be amazing if this community just went, you know what? What's the harm? Let's go over there and get them to 100,000. That would be incredible. Well, hang on. I haven't even seen their video yet. They might be crap. If they're crap, don't. No. If I upload this, it means they're not crap, okay? So you have to go over there and subscribe and do the thing. And also, please, for me, subscribe to me. Alright, okay. This one's called Paranormal Activity Caught on Camera, Haunted Basin Park Hotel. Okay? Anyway, without further ado, diddly day, let's do this. Go on, Haunted Nights! Quick to the point, no faking. Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon. Burden them quick and nimble. I go crazy here at cymbal, a hi-hat, a souped up tempo. I'm on a roll, it's time to go solo. Thump it!
Yeah, it was like a shadow, like somebody walked by, like from the left side to the right.
Still got it. Listen. Vanilla Ice. OG. I don't care what anyone says, okay?
I don't even know how to describe that. Not really like a hum, but like almost like a sigh. We don't get to see that very often. That's crazy intelligence. Well, no, it sounded like someone like tapped on the porcelain. That was so weird. That's actually insane. There's no way.
Okay. Like the production. Okay.
The history of the Basin Park Hotel stems all the way back to 1856 when a gentleman by the name of Dr. Alva Jackson went to Eureka Springs and found the mineral water there. He used the mineral water to cure his son's eye ailment and then started setting up hospitals in this area to sell this mineral water. During the US Civil War, Dr. Jackson set up a cave hospital and actually treated soldiers.
So he claimed natural water. Yeah, that's mine, everybody. Right? You can't have it. It's mine. Now give me money to have it.
Who had been injured during the conflict.
Now the population of Eureka Springs would surge after Judge J.B. Saunders would promote the healing powers of the waters after being cured of a crippling disease. By 1879, the city had a population of 10,000 people and was known as a first-class city. And by 1881, it was actually the fourth largest city in Arkansas at the time.
In 1881, a gentleman by the name of Captain Joe Perry, who actually moved to Eureka Springs because he was dealing with ailments of his own, built the Perry House. It was a hotel, it had 100 rooms, and it was 4 stories. Water was supplied from the basin spring to guests and was said to be a first-class accommodation. Unfortunately, in 1890, a fire would sweep through downtown Eureka Springs and take out the Perry House along with several other buildings in downtown.
In 1904, construction of the Basin Park Hotel would begin on the site of the Perry House. It would be completed 1 year later in 1905 and opened as one of the finest hotels in the area, costing over $150,000 in that time's money to complete.
The Basin Park Hotel has exchanged hands
back then. That was a lot of money.
Multiple times over its storied history. One owner was named Joe Parkhill, and he's credited with leading the hotel through a very dark period in its history. He installed slot machines and alcohol, which was actually illegal during that time, and it led to an increase in occupancy and prestige. His crowning achievement is said to be the Barefoot Ball. In 1948, there was a radio show called Truth or Consequences, and a young couple was dared to walk through Eureka Springs barefoot. They ended up going to this barefoot ball, and it became an annual occurrence, with one being so rowdy, riot police actually had to come in to shut it down.
Now the Basin Park would exchange hands a number of times more throughout its history, before in 1997 when Marty and Elise Roenick purchased the property as their retirement plan. However, that would change just a few months later when in May of the same year, they would go on to purchase the Crescent Hotel and retire there. The Roenicks still own both properties and manage them today to their success that they are operating at.
In terms of paranormal claims coming from the Basin Park Hotel, there was a wide range, from shadow figures and disembodied voices to objects moving on their own, poltergeist activity, and even child spirits here at the Basin.
Oh, hey, Okay.
Some of the most haunted rooms are said to be 310, the Barefoot Ballroom, and the Cave, where some of the illegal gambling and alcohol consumption were going on. You guys are about to see what we experienced during our overnight investigation of the historic Basin Park Hotel.
Okay. All right. Now we know what the F is going on.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we are back
Maximum camera, please!
down here in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. We're down the street from the Crescent at the Basin Park Hotel.
Now, this is the sister hotel to the Crescent. We're starting down in the Speakeasy area. Now, this is known as the Cave. So we're starting in the most secretive part of the hotel. We're going to move upstairs to a bunch of different haunted locations in this hotel.
Yeah, this spot is interesting. It's a little bit different than the Crescent Hotel. It wasn't used as a hospital or anything, but there was a hotel that burned down on the property originally in the early 1900s. There were some people that passed away during that fire. Miners would come here and stay. So it's an interesting history. It's another haunted hotel that we're excited to get in and check out. Let's start in the Cave. See if we can do some EVPs maybe down here. I think that'd be pretty interesting, especially in the Speakeasy, before we move upstairs and see what else we can get.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Nice 4K cameras they got going on there, mate. The Speakeasy. I find it very easy to speak. Most of the time.
All right, guys, now we're down in the Cave area. So this used to be the Speakeasy way back in the day during Prohibition. And we're gonna start off with an Estes and a Sears session. We're gonna see if we can make contact with some of the people down here, and then we're going to move upstairs into one of the most haunted rooms upstairs, and then the ballroom.
Yeah.
Mate, these guys have got the mod cons, haven't they? Look, getting the VR headset on and everything.
So let's hop
Good
in.
luck. I'll show you guys some of the equipment we got set up. Millimeters already going off.
Jesus!
Millimeters already going off. So we have REM, MEL, static dome, and an EDI in here. Obviously, I can see the lights are on still in here. But we're just doing an Estes and a Sears session. You guys will probably hear some footsteps above us. This is a functioning hotel, guys. There's a bar directly above us. So you guys won't hear me reacting to those because I know that is a living person and not.
Straight away, I really like this. I like it. I know a lot of people are like against the tech. I quite like the tech. I suppose it's what tech they use, okay? Because a lot of people don't like the apps, but this looks good. And they've like, look at the color of that. Like the lighting's great, the visuals are great. They've got all the mod cons. It looks like they really are trying to investigate the paranormal.
A ghost up there.
In the correct way.
Because it's a functioning bar. But they were very gracious enough to let us in here to investigate.
So I already have an image. It's like, I can't even tell. It's like two windows. It kind of looks like it's looking in from like a balcony. It's like two windows and there's someone standing in the center.
Oh.
I can't tell what they're doing though. It looks like a man.
Interesting.
He's got like hands out on a table almost. It looks like they're working on something.
See, like, I don't know what that could be. We've actually never investigated here or for live stream or anything. We've been upstairs a couple times to check it out, like eat. But this is our first time investigating, so I'm very excited to see what we get. Like I said, there's a lot of very interesting history here. My friend Dylan over here has this item on his head that you can show him pictures just like you did. He's also listening to something that you should be able to talk to him through. So anything you tell him, he'll repeat to me so we can communicate. Okay, my name is Steve.
Sounds like there's like a male voice trying to come through, but it keeps getting like cut off.
If you're trying, you're doing great. Just try to talk a little bit louder. He might be able to hear you a little bit better, okay? Just get as close to him as you can and try to speak to him, and he'll relay whatever message you have for me. We also have these devices set up on the tables here. All of them work the exact same way. All you have to do is get close to them, wave your hand in front of them, touch the top of them, and they light up and change colors like this. See? Is that something you can do for me? I'd really appreciate it if you could. 4.7. Okay, 11, 8. Are you, okay. That's crazy. Thank you so much. And the REM pod.
Mate.
And the REM pod. Can you step back so it stops? Step over here. 0, and it's gone. Thank you. Okay, thank you. So you can hear me then.
Thank you. Thank you.
What about this one
good.
over here on this table? It does the exact same thing. Can you move down the hall a little bit and touch this device? 6.6, wait, okay. 0.2, okay, so it was like here and then it's gone. I don't know what that was all, but so that one went off like crazy on command, spiked up to like 11. That one also goes off. And then
Sounded like a female voice said like me.
was that you that was setting these off? Thank you. Because this went up to like 11 something and then this went off. On command it stopped. I said, can you come over here? This one went to 6.6, but it didn't go off. It just like, with the REM function didn't touch it. It just like got close to it.
Interfering with the electrics, mate. Come on.
So if you were over here a minute ago, can you get close to this device again? 0.1.
Do it the game.
0.2. Thank you. Okay, keep going. Get a little closer. 2.4. Can you grab the top of it?
That's what she said.
12.3 and 0.5. Gone. 4.5. 1.5. 0. What in the heck?
What? Turn it off and on again.
Thank you. Can you touch the top of it? Thank you. 4.5. Can you step back so it stops? Over here? 0.1.
Fucking hell. This poor ghost, she's like, yeah, move back, right, yeah, forward, right, touch the top, okay, yeah, anything else?
And it's gone. Okay. Thank you. 0.2. Is that a 0.2 again? Thank you.
Thank you.
So intelligence, right off the bat. Intelligence.
Sound like a laugh.
They probably think it's funny how I'm reacting. Are you laughing at me? Because of the way I'm reacting to this? It's just really cool. We don't get to see that very often. That's crazy intelligence. That's crazy. Thank you. Can you?
It was really like broken up and garbled. It sounded like it said, "Get out."
Okay, maybe they're not.
Come on.
Super excited to talk to us. Are we not supposed to be down here? What was that? No, that's the temperature on that one over there. The one I was just at. The temperature on that's changing. And we're literally in a cave. We're underground. There's no windows. There's no airflow. It's hot down here. It's humid. It's 76.5 degrees. There's no airflow. There's nothing. There's no windows, obviously. Like, it's literally against the side of a mountain, which is really cool. But there's nothing down here except for some wine. Thank you for interacting. Are you able to show them a picture of maybe this building or this area?
Picture
I'm
just
glad he kept it clean.
came through. Looks like, oh, that's weird. So there's a doorway to the right. There's like a wall with a window in the center. And then to the left, I can't tell if that's like
That's where you put like your vice, and then it's your woodwork table, right? There's, yeah, it's just your tool table.
like a workstation, like a workbench.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. It's like fading though. It's fading in and out. It's weird. And it looks like there's stuff on the walls. Like it's kind of like dilapidated. There's like little slits in the walls, like holes in the walls.
I'm wondering if it's like one of the old original wooden buildings that was here in Eureka Springs. A lot of the buildings that first popped up when they found the springs were wooden buildings. And it was almost like an encampment, basically. Like they kind of just built as quick as they could. And there's a lot of fires burned a lot of those buildings down, and they weren't in great shape. So I'm wondering if that's what they're showing. Like that's what they used to see here. I mean, we're literally on the footprint of the Perry House Hotel that burned down. It was the exact same spot. So who knows? Are you able to touch one of these devices again? Oh, just like that, thank you, 2.0.
Mate, this is
0,
mad.
Okay. Thank you. Do you want us to leave? Are you tired of us being here? Are you happy that we're here?
I would like to know, are these things like legit? I mean, I know they're legit as in they work, but does the paranormal community accept these things? These, like, I would imagine it's AI and it's picking up on frequencies and the AI just creates this image. That's pretty much what it is, right? But do people refer to these the same way as the ghost apps? I don't know. It's pretty cool, nevertheless. Nonetheless.
If you like communicating with us, can you get 1.8? 0, gone. See, like, that's so random. Can you touch that device again if you're happy that we're here talking to you? Get as close to it as you can and maybe touch the top of it. 6.2, and it's grabbing it. Thank you so much. And the REM pod.
What the hell?
And the REM pod. They're both going off. Okay.
It's just strange that it goes off exactly when he says, right?
Thank you.
Steve's got a gift.
This is actually insane. This is crazy.
Gift.
Sound like a woman's voice. Couldn't tell what it said.
Like right off the bat, the intelligence level is something I didn't expect, I guess. Like we run into a lot of these locations where we'll get some residual hauntings and some intelligent stuff here and there, but like this intelligent on request right off the bat, it's really impressive. It's really, really cool. Thank you for talking to us. We appreciate you. I'm sure life was very hard here when you were around. Did you come here for the healing spring waters? Is that why you came to the area. Oh my God, 47. It just said 47. Thank you.
Well, let's go back to the top.
Thank you. Can you step back? Gone, just like that.
Yeah, but to be fair, she must have moved that back pretty damn fucking sharpish when he said, "Can you move back?" Like, you know, on it, literally within milliseconds.
Thank you. That's absolutely insane. So you came here for the healing spring waters? I'm sure a lot of people did. That's kind of why everybody came here, right? Did you have something that you needed to get healed? Or were you trying to maybe make some money? Either way, we're gonna be moving.
It sounded like a woman's voice, like really far away. It was like really, really faint. It sounded like it said either hello or help. It was like really quick.
Hello. Or what can I help you with? Do you need help? We're gonna be going upstairs to one of the rooms. We're gonna go to the ballroom. You're more than welcome to join us.
Another picture's coming through.
Okay. You can move throughout the building with us and communicate all night. We're gonna use some different things that should make it a little easier for you.
That's so weird. Looks like a person to the left. But it's like there's like a hole through the center of them. There's like a hole through their torso. And they're walking toward, there's like a trail that leads to, it looks like a big tree.
Nah, man, that's a tunnel. I think that's a road going to a tunnel. Maybe that's where the water is. Because they feel empty inside, so they need to go and get the water.
Trail that leads to, it looks like a big tree. It's like, there's something in the tree though.
That's strange. I was first thinking like hole in the chest, like could have been tuberculosis. It could have been maybe some form of cancer from one of the patients up at the Crescent. Because we're staying at the Crescent right now.
The spirit is left. The hole represents the spirit. The spirit is no longer there. It's gone, you see.
So we've been there the last like day and a half. Who knows? Who knows? That's very weird though. Did you have something wrong with your chest? Did you get hurt? Or did you have an illness?
Weird, like a really weird voice came through and it sounded like it said, "Hear it."
Hear it. Hear what? Are you the one that's setting off these devices that we can hear? Is that you? Are you gonna come upstairs and talk to us after? Or are you gonna follow us around the building? Like I said, we're gonna use some different items that should make it a little bit easier for you, okay? Yup, okay. Thank you. You can come with us, that's fine, no problem.
I'm taking the piss, but I'm not. It's good, because if he didn't say thank you, people would be complaining a lot. But it's just, I just love it when people go, thank you. Although he doesn't do it as bad. I do love it.
We're gonna ask you some questions, try to learn about you. That's why we're here. We wanna learn about what your life was like, working in this area, living in this area. Maybe you were here when the fire happened. We wanna learn all about that, okay? What a weird start. It's insane.
Yeah,
it's
good start,
insane.
mate. Good start, Steve-O.
We're gonna move upstairs here in a few minutes, okay? Again, feel free to come with us and talk to us. If you are, can you, okay. Now that one's going off by Dylan, and this one again. Thank you. Okay, yes.
And Dylan's not got any sort of like device in his hands that he's setting this thing off, you know, because I know that a lot of people, you know, can talk about, apparently you can get like triggers, fire off some sort of electronic pulse or something. I don't know. But it doesn't look like, although, you know, Steve could have it in his hand, but I don't know, man. There's always possibilities, but I'm taking it off face value. These guys seem pretty legit, you know?
That's great. You're gonna come with us? That's insane. I'm so excited to go upstairs. That's actually insane.
I felt like something just like, that was a weird sensation. It was like it dragged a finger down my back.
Oh. Better him.
It was like my left side, like back here.
Did you just touch Dylan? If you did, that's okay. If the rest of the night is gonna be anything like this with the intelligent responses and on-request communication, I'm really excited to get upstairs to do some EVPs, try to get some direct answers about this location and about the area itself. So we're gonna pull him out, we're gonna move upstairs, and we'll see what we can get up there. Let's get him. All right, so we're going for a good jump. We're going for a real good jump. Here we go.
Goodness. All right.
It never gets old.
No.
It never gets old.
I'm just gonna end that.
Yeah.
There we go. How was that?
Weird.
Weird?
So, okay. Intelligent, on request, REM pod, and Mel.
Both?
Like grab the REM. Like
Really?
the Mel would go up to like a 6.5 or 5.1.
Yeah.
One went to 11, and then would grab the top of it. It
Dang.
did, and then it goes off again. Temperature this time. It only did the temperature one other time, and I was like, it's stagnant down here. There's no windows. There's no air.
Right. It's not like there's.
Right. I showed we're in a cave. Like there's nothing
literally
down
a
here.
cave.
Can you step back so that stops, please?
That's an epic place. Imagine this place transformed into a restaurant. I know a lot of people will be like, no, you gotta leave it the way it is. It's beautiful, is it? Right. But how epic would this like underground secret restaurant be, right? Candles here, just little warm lighting as it is, you know? That would be nice, man. Moving on.
Just like you have been? Step away? That's what I mean. You have a big
What
red
the
line
hell,
across your
man?
forehead. See here.
Yeah, it's pretty on there tight. Didn't want it to fall off.
Yeah.
You know?
No, but the intelligence, I can't wait. That's actually really crazy.
Yeah.
If they're, and it did it down there too. So like they were at this first one, and then I was like, all right, let's go down here. Can you do this one? Did it again. Right down there and did that. So
Did any of the S's make sense? I didn't say
it was.
I feel
There
like.
wasn't a ton, but like you had said, it either said hello or help, and I said hi or help. Like if you need help, let me know. I said hello. So it was like that kind of thing a couple times. Nothing crazy. You said like a guy's voice kind of came through at one point.
Right.
But it was like this intelligence stuff. And I'm interested to see what the pictures looked like. But I asked them if they were going to come upstairs and communicate with us and follow us and talk up there, and it went off again. So I'm excited to see what we get with EVPs, because if they're that intelligent, like maybe we'll get some really cool stuff. But it's about that time to head upstairs.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Mate, that was maximum responses. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Barefoot Ballroom, let's go.
All right, guys, we moved upstairs. We're on the top floor now. We're on the 6th floor of the Basin Park Hotel. We're actually in the Barefoot Ballroom, which is a very interesting story about how this whole thing kind of came to be. But there's crazy reports of activity up here, from voices, footsteps, shadow figures. They've even captured pictures of apparitions in the windows up here. Yeah. And the millimeter's already going off.
Yeah, so we have a device over there. There's apparently a gentleman spirit in here named Clyde that hangs out by the window. So we have millimeters set up all around. We have EDIs. We have REM pod somewhere. So we have the entire ballroom's blank.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was directly behind me.
It's like someone just knocked on the table.
Literally either knocked on
What?
Ballroom's blank.
Did you hear this?
We have REM pod somewhere.
Shush.
So we have the entire ballroom's blank.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
directly behind me.
It's like someone just knocked on the table.
Literally either knocked on this table or like on the wooden stage over here.
Because it's like kind of hollow.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know if it was
it's
that. It might have
probably
been the wood.
stage. Yeah.
It might have been something on here. Like,
Yeah, that's.
yeah,
had
it was,
like a
it was one of
hollow.
these. It was one of these. So another thing is now we waited a while. So we waited a little bit later in the night. We're on the very top floor. There's nobody above us. There's nobody moving around. They actually locked off this floor so nobody can get up here right now.
Yeah. Also, we're on the top floor, so we don't have to worry about people being above us as well.
Right. There's a lot of things going on up here as we were setting up, and knocks and bangs and stuff like that, which was a little different from the first session, where we couldn't really, say anything was paranormal because it was a functioning hotel. But now we're kind of ruling that part out because it is so much later in the night and there's nobody up here.
Right.
So I'm interested to see. We've already got a knock. We've already got equipment going off. Let's just get into it.
Yeah, let's do it. And we all.
This is a nice looking place
We've
as
already
well.
got equipment going off. Let's just get into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Look at this place here. Look at this lighting and stuff.
And we also have the DR60s if we need that. So my name's Dylan. This is Steve. We've been here before. We visited here back in December, but we didn't get the chance to talk to you. We have all this equipment set up to hopefully have a conversation. You've been setting some
Did you
of
hear
the.
that?
What was it?
Neither of us are moving. That was literally footsteps right behind me. You could hear the floors creaking.
Really?
What?
It would.
What was it? To hopefully have a conversation. You've been setting some
Did you
of
hear
the.
that?
What was it?
Neither of us are moving. That was literally footsteps right behind me. You could hear the floors creaking.
Really?
It would.
I didn't hear it.
It was right behind me. It almost sounded like somebody was like sneaking. It was like,
Oh, like a slow, like heel toe.
It was like
something?
you could hear like the footstep and then the floor creak. And I looked over at you to see if like you were shifting your weight.
Right.
Neither of us were moving. It was right here. It was literally like, it sounded like somebody
Right.
like you could hear like, I don't know. That was really weird.
like a compression step.
That was right here.
Device going off over there. I think that's the one on the floor.
Yeah.
Behind the table.
Yep.
Can you touch one of the devices so they light up? Touch the top of them. They shouldn't hurt you. All they do is let us know that you're here. We can ask you questions that way.
Yeah, because that millimeter that's on the ground behind the tables over there was going off like somebody grabbed the top of it while we were setting up.
Yeah. If you want to, you can make some noises again. I don't know if it's easier for you. I don't know if you can see the devices we have set up.
I'm wondering how much of stuff up here too is going to be like residual stuff, like the footsteps, even the dancing or the singing and stuff that people have experienced up here. A lot of it could be residual. Back there again.
Yeah. And
now it's pinging. Okay, that's the same one again.
What the hell, mate? These things are going off like these guys getting a lot of bloody, activity. A lot of activity. This is really good.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so it grabbed the top of it.
Yeah. So one of the ghost guides that came up here with us, just kind of like let us in here, said that Clyde hangs out over by that windowsill.
Right.
So we set up the device over there.
We'll have to take some pictures up here because they catch pictures. And the last time we did that, we caught the shadow at Broadwell. So we'll do some of that towards the end as well. But we're going to definitely do some EVPs. We might try a couple other devices up here as well.
Mm-hmm. Can you touch that device again? Just grab the top of it so it lights up like it just did. It sounds probably kind of stupid, but it allows us to talk to you. We're going to ask you questions about this location's history, your life here, so we can learn more about you and this location.
Or if it's easier for you and you can hear our voices, you can knock on a table or the stage again.
Keep your eyes open, guys, because they say, at the beginning they say a shadow bastard, so keep your eyes open.
It was like on the windowsill.
Another knock over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
Move a chair.
It was like on the windowsill.
Another knock over there.
Yeah. If this is Clyde, if Clyde is up here with us, can you set off the device in the windowsill?
Now it's the one back here.
What?
Now it's the one back here on the stage. After I just said you can knock on that too.
Right. Oh,
it hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going back and forth.
Yeah.
Thank you. Can you step back from that? Thank you. Perfect. This is what I mean though. Like same thing as downstairs in the cave.
Right.
Intelligent REM pod and millimeter activity on request. Like not just the temperature.
Yeah.
The actual REM features going on and off.
Huh. You just like make a noise?
Jesus.
You like hum?
No.
Not like hum or like stomach make a noise or whatever?
No.
It sounded that was weird.
I didn't
What?
even hear it.
I don't know. It sounded like someone just went, oh.
No, I literally didn't even hear it.
Like, I don't even know how to describe that. Not really like a hum, but like almost like a.
What was that?
No, I literally didn't even hear
Like, I don't even know how to describe that. Not really like a hum.
That's weird. What would cause that? That's the front door. Hang on. Yeah, what would cause this? I'm just thinking. I mean, it might be just a glitch, but why in the center? It might be just, I don't know, something to do with this light here, or the lights above. Doesn't seem like it's almost like the Christmas LED lights that you put like almost like a curtain, like a strip you go across. It all just hangs down across a window or something. What is that?
Like a hum, but like almost like a sigh.
Because their cameras are banging, right? They've got really good quality cameras. But that's odd.
Did you see something?
Are there lights on that wall?
On the wall? I don't think so. Why?
Okay. I'm so confused right now.
Why?
So it looked like. What?
Is it again? It was like humming.
I didn't hear it.
All right.
Did he and we just see the past? Was that decorations from years ago?
Anyway.
Okay. It
Not
literally
LED.
looks like there was like string Christmas lights, like
There you go. This is what I said, mate.
the icicle form string Christmas
Yeah.
on that entire wall. Like the entire wall. It was like if they had like the lights on the wall and they like flicked on and off really quick. Like I don't.
Mate, this is right. Hang on a second. They're either faking this, and that is post editing. Flicked on these lights in there, and this was the whole plan because of his reaction. Or he's seen something, he thinks he's seen something, and then they went, oh, you've seen something, let's just throw it in there in post again. Or we've literally just captured something which can't be explained other than the paranormal, seeing some sort of alternate universe, parallel universe, different time zone. What the hell?
That's the only way I can describe that.
Yeah, I don't see any lights. Like
it's not. It wasn't a reflection of like our lights. It wasn't a reflection of these lights.
Because like you can see our lights. It's like pinpointed, right?
It literally. Are there lights over there?
I don't see any.
I'm gonna walk over there because that's literally the only thing I can describe it as. Like if it was like, if there was lights all over this wall,
right,
and somebody like flipped them on and flipped them off really quick.
Huh.
There is.
There is?
There is. Yes, there's literally lights.
Yeah, okay.
There's literally these lights. How do you...
They turned on.
They all turned on and off.
That's bizarre.
How do you...
Oh, dang.
You have to flip a switch. That just gave me such goosebumps.
That's what you saw?
It had a, yeah, do it again.
It was literally, that's what it was.
That's crazy.
What the fuck? What? Mate, that's what I saw.
Dude, that's what it was. What in the world?
Did you catch it on camera?
No way. I wasn't pointing over here.
Oh.
Dude, there's no way. There's no way. You literally have to flip the switch on this power strip.
But the other thing, okay, fair enough. It could be because it's from a different angle, different distance. But these are warm white, right? The lights that came on were cool white. Unless it's because it's such a quick surge of electricity, it just didn't glow yellow yet.
That's crazy. That's literally what they did. They went like
it's probably just a different angle.
And then off, just like that. That's exactly what happened. It was on and off. That's actually insane.
Do it from this angle.
There's no way. Cause you can, okay, so they're like these thin string lights.
Yeah.
Like that's why I was like, is there lights over there?
Right. I didn't even think there's lights up here.
I had to walk all the way over here.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the craziest thing.
That's really cool though.
That's actually insane.
Can you do that again?
Do it again!
Oh my God, I'm so sad I wasn't pointing the camera over here.
Don't worry, man.
They have cameras.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
They have a camera. I don't know if it'll hit it though, because it's like pointed away.
Right.
Oh my God, we'll have to ask. We'll have to text her.
Yeah.
Dude, that's actually insane though.
I wonder if we would have seen it like in the reflection of these windows over here.
Dude, that was crazy. They're plugged into a power strip.
Right.
And the power strip is powered off.
So that's what you had to turn on?
I'm flipping the power to the power switch. Like the entire power strip, they're all plugged in right here.
Right.
To this power strip. It is off. You have to turn the power on to the power strip.
There's just a knock over here too.
That's absolutely insane. Dude, that's crazy. I was like, are there Christmas lights? That's why I was in. It looked like Christmas lights.
Yeah. I can't even see it. Like they blend into the window.
That's what I mean. That's why I wasn't sure if there was anything over there, and that's why I was like, I don't know how to describe what I just saw.
Right. That's cool though.
Dude, that's absolutely insane. That entire wall lit up. They all turned on. It was literally like on, off.
Right. What time is it?
I mean, things can get a little bit of a surge. Extension cables can hold a bit of power in them, you know. But it is strange.
Did you just hear that?
Yeah.
What? Again?
What time is it?
Did you just hear that?
Yeah. What time is it?
Chico time.
On, off.
Right. What time is it?
Did you just hear that?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I mean. I've been hearing like women's voices over there.
Think about all the parties and stuff they had up here though. She could be singing, she could be dancing, just having fun.
Yeah.
I'm having fun.
One got so rowdy, the police came in here and they used tear gas to break everybody up.
Like y'all,
they got lit here.
Slapping your bare feet on the floor a little too hard. We gotta end it. We gotta end it. That was crazy. The entire wall lit up. I don't think I was pointing over there. I think I was pointing at you, unfortunately.
I wonder if like maybe it reflected, you know?
Maybe.
If
I
we were
don't
pointing
know,
over
man.
here.
That was absolutely, I was looking right at it.
Right.
Like I had the camera pointed somewhere else, but I was looking at it. The whole wall lit up and I literally looked down. I'm like, what could that have been?
Right.
Because I didn't know there was even lights over there.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, it's gotta be a reflection.
Right.
It's not, and at first I was gonna explain if there wasn't anything over there, it's not a reflection from outside. We're on the 6th floor.
Right.
We're way above everything that's outside.
That's what's so frustrating, guys, too. It's like sometimes we'll look away and we don't point our cameras over there for whatever reason, and that's always when stuff happens.
Dude, I was so confused.
Yeah.
I literally looked up, I'm like, I wonder if they've ever had that happen before.
Right, if that's a common occurrence.
We will have to ask. We'll have to ask about the camera footage because the camera's right up there in that top left corner over there, but it's kind of pointed like out this way. So I don't know if it would have gotten it.
Maybe
It did it again. It did it again.
Yeah, I think that might be an electrical issue.
Wait,
Dude, I got such goosebumps. It just did it again.
Or is it though? I don't know. I mean,
it's like really.
I mean, it's a pretty dodgy cable if that happens regularly like that. I personally have never seen that in my life, and I've got extension cables and stuff, right? However, those lights, they run off of such low electricity. They don't need a lot for it to turn on. I don't know, man. I don't know. My mind's telling me no. I don't know. What do you reckon? Is that paranormal? Or is it just a bit of an electrical fault with the extension cable?
Quick though.
That's what I mean.
We'll find out today.
The power strip isn't on.
Right.
So it's not them shorting or something like that because
There's no
the power strip isn't
going
on.
to the lights.
Correct. You have to flip the power switch on or off.
So it's like someone's literally just.
And then it pings.
Ooh,
in that area.
Goosebumps.
Dude.
Oh,
Okay, it's harder to do. What is going on? But it's literally like someone's just like playing with the power.
That's what I
switch
mean.
Like this. Guys, make sure you like. This activity is absolutely insane. If you guys like paranormal evidence, drop a like right now.
It's not, because like my thought is, okay, if the power strip was on, right, maybe there's a short, maybe one is like, maybe it's like plugged in, but it's a little bit off, it's loose. So like,
I love that. Drop a like. Where the fuck's my... I've just dropped a like. Where's that fucking gone now? Where's that? Yeah. Has anyone seen my like? I've just dropped it.
like sometimes it pops into place. It's not on.
The power strip is off.
There's no power going to it.
Right.
You have to turn the switch on for that to turn on.
That's crazy.
Can you turn those lights on again? If that's you over there? However you're doing that, maybe flip the switch. Okay, so that's that one again.
So the best I can do is the mouth.
That's just the temperature. Maybe they're moving over there.
Right.
Can you walk over there and turn those lights on again for us? That was insane.
That's so cool.
And you were pointing at it that time.
Yeah. I was like, I'm going to point it over here.
That's crazy.
That is insane.
Do we want to do DR60s?
Yeah, we can try.
Can you step back from that so it stops, please?
I think a good idea maybe would put a camera on that area and let it run. And you might find that it just occasionally just turns on, like, and it does it the whole night. I think that if that's the case, you can tell, you could be pretty sure that it's an electrical fault.
Okay. But the minute we do DR16, like focus on each other, it's gonna go haywire.
I'm gonna come up to the edge of these tables.
Yeah.
I'll stand here.
Okay.
Just that way. It's better than that way. At least we have a camera on it.
Man, if we look away, maybe the lights won't go off again.
All right. We have these devices in our hands that can record your voice. Okay.
We're not looking at the lights.
I don't even know there's lights over there anymore. All we're gonna do is we're gonna count to 3 and hit record. So you come up into these devices and speak into them as loudly and as clearly as you can. I know it probably sounds weird, but we can't always see you and we can't always hear you, okay? So if you can go up and talk into these and give us whatever message you want to give us, we're gonna give you the floor. We're gonna count to 3, we're not gonna say anything, okay? So you come up and just talk into these. One thing I also wanna point out is we've been in here for over 40 minutes before we started.
Did it again.
There's ghosts.
There's ghosts here.
I don't understand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Why?
We've been in here for over 40 minutes before we even started filming. So again, they do ghost tours here in the evening.
You guys should come here, do a ghost tour. It's freaking awesome.
It's an amazing location.
The more it goes on, the less I'm convinced. Right? The more it happens, the less I'm convinced that it's a poltergeist or paranormal activity, I should say.
Crescent's down the street. It's a wonderful spot. Eureka Springs, great. Come here, hang out. But they do ghost tours here every night. We did it last year when we were here.
Yeah.
Right? So they were up here earlier tonight. Then they're going to another room that's downstairs. We're going to the other room next. That's where we're going to be. So we sat up here for 40 minutes before we started filming to make sure that they were done down there.
Right. We didn't want to get in their way,
Right.
you know. So
That did not do it once.
No. And we were here for how long in December?
Last time.
Yeah, we sat in here, they told ghost stories. That
Never
wasn't
did.
even one of the stories.
Right.
So that's pretty crazy.
It never did it. We've been up here for an hour now and it's done it 3 times in the last 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Like,
Apparently it's haunted. I don't know.
anyway.
Anyway.
As I'm saying, like, oh, it hasn't done it in the 40 minutes we were up here. It's like, yep.
Yeah.
Check this out.
That's so crazy.
All right, we're gonna count to 3. Thank you very much. Come on over here and speak into these devices, okay? Whatever message you want to give us.
I'm looking forward to this one, mate.
All right?
I'm looking forward to this one.
1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Okay. Thank you. Can you step this one up on the stage this time, I think?
Like, they're getting so much movement and stuff. It's crazy, though. That's what's weird.
Can you step back from that? So it stops making that noise? There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them going on.
It's that one and I can't even tell.
I can't tell. It's just like echoing through the whole room.
Yeah.
Can you step back from the devices, please? So they stop making that noise? Thank you. All right, let's play this back.
Yeah. Literally nothing.
Right at the beginning, there's something.
Yeah.
It's like, it's actually while I'm talking too, it's like bum, bum, bum. I can't. Yeah, it's,
I don't know.
I can't make it out.
No.
All right, let's see what yours got.
Yeah. That's it?
Yeah, play it. There's something again at the beginning of yours, but it's very.
So does it only like record once it hears something? You know?
Very quiet.
Yeah.
I can't tell.
It's 2 syllables.
Yeah. All right, we can kind of hear you.
I mean, that's still crazy, though. To have any type of words or sound on that thing is just fucking weird. I find that just weird, man. Right? Just literally recording in the air. You just hear a fucking random voice. Like, what?
I'm going to ask you a few questions. Why don't you come over here?
Yeah.
Because this is where a lot of stuff's going on. We can ask him a few questions.
Right.
We're going to ask you a few questions now, okay? Dylan's going to come over here too. Thank you for doing that with the lights. That's unbelievable. It's very, very cool.
Unbelievable.
Something I didn't think was going to happen, mainly because I didn't know there was even Christmas lights over here.
Right.
Like, okay, look at the power strip.
Yeah.
It's literally, everything is plugged into this power strip.
Right.
They're all plugged in, individually plugged in.
Yeah.
There's not a battery pack. It's nothing like that. You have to plug it in.
Like, don't do that. You're filling that extension cable up again with electric. So it's going to happen again after this. This is what I think. Like, it's like when you turn off a television and it takes ages for the standby light to die off. Or like even with a PC, right? You can turn it off by the mains, unplug it. But if you, like, the computer holds electric, holds the energy. So what you have to do before you open up a PC is, even though the power cables are not there and you've turned it off, you have to press the power button again. And you'll see the fans just go, like that, just move. Because it's just then sucking out all of the electric. Then you can open it up. And I think what you're going to do now, mate, is you're filling that extension cable up again with electric. And then maybe just because of the connection issues or something like that with the cheap ass bloody Christmas decorations, it's just going to go and just fire off again. Like, this is what I think.
You have to actually physically flip the switch.
It's not loose. It's not, you have to flip it.
Right.
And then flip it.
So it's going to go off again in about 2 minutes.
There's no reason. There's no explanation to that. That's wild. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hello.
Can you come down here? We're going to ask you a few questions now, okay? As soon as I find where I put my DR60. Found it. Can you step back?
But I don't mean to debunk it.
Thank you. All right, let's do a few.
Because I could be totally wrong, right? but it's just it's my theory. This is what I'm thinking.
Questions before we head down to room 310?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here we go. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
But you can't get away
Can
from
you tell me the name of the
fact
person that's turning the lights on and off?
The movement sensors and all this sort of stuff.
A gentleman owned the Crescent Hotel for a short time during the Great Depression. What was his name?
Can you say Eureka Springs?
What year is it for you?
One, 2, 3. Play it back.
Yeah.
See what we got.
See what we got. I want to see if they are like cognizant of each other.
Right.
Both locations, because like Madison.
Like I say, yeah, okay, right, fair enough. Like the lighting, I think that maybe that's a connection issue, like electrical issue. But everything else, the movement, the EVP, like it's all pretty. It's pretty crazy, man. Like they've got a lot of evidence so far.
In Fairfield, sometimes they kind of like
Right.
get mad at each other.
Right.
But let's see.
Can you tell me the name of the person that turned the lights on and off? A gentleman owned the Crescent Hotel for a short time during the Great Depression. What was his name? Can you say Eureka Springs? What year is it for you?
Nothing.
Literally
Quiet.
nothing.
Can you tell me the name of the person that turned the lights on and off? A gentleman owned the Crescent. Can you tell me the name of the person that turned the lights on and off? A gentleman owned the Crescent. Can you tell me the name of the person that turned the lights on and off? A gentleman owned the Crescent Hotel for a short time during the Great Depression. What was his name? Can you say Eureka Springs? What year is it?
Oh, that sounded something like it. Like, hang on.
What was his name? Can you say Eureka Springs? What year is it?
That sounded. I gotta be honest, mate. It sounded like Eureka. Listen.
What was his name? Can you say Eureka Springs? What year is it?
Or basic. Or like, wait. I don't know, but it was definitely something. It was in some sort of interference, which for me, I think is again. This is amazing.
Eureka?
There's something there, yeah.
Lights on and off? A gentleman owned the Crescent Hotel for a short time during the Great Depression. What was his name? Can you say Eureka Springs? What year is
Eureka.
it?
It's like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
it though, just Eureka.
I think that's what we got last time we filmed the
Yeah,
Crescent too. So that's kind of funny.
It's interesting because like when I was saying downstairs in the caves, it was like with all the intelligent activity with the REM pods, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get upstairs and see if they want to interact with us and talk to us a little bit.
Right.
But it could be very different people.
Yeah.
We're 6 stories above that now.
True.
We're all the way in the top.
Yeah, well, and maybe they could be from the original like hotel.
Right.
You know.
I'm also interested too. Like, I wonder if being closer to the like in the mountain in the cave, like in the stone,
Like stone tape theory.
a little more energy down there, maybe a little bit easier for them to communicate. You know, it's
be.
possible.
Yeah.
But I think it's about that time. Let's head downstairs. Let's go to room 310. It's supposed to be the most haunted room in the entire building. See if we can interact with the young child spirit that's down there or the woman that they see walking around. We'll do some more VPs. We'll try a couple different things and we'll go from there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's do it. So far, I'm really liking this, mate. I'm really liking this. There's a few little things that me personally, I would just try to adjust. I'll say it at the end. Because I don't want to plant the seed.
All right, guys, so we just moved over to room 310. So this is in the general area of where the old hotel used to be and where many people unfortunately perished in the fire. So we have Spirit Talker running. We have Ghost Tube Vox running on Steve's phone.
It's almost like I remember.
I remember.
So like the fire where it burned, where we are right now on the 3rd floor would have been where the 4th floor was of that hotel, which a number of people passed away on that floor during the fire. So that's why they think this floor in particular is so haunted.
Yeah.
This room 310 is supposed to be one of the most haunted rooms in the building. This entire building, they have like the spirit of a little girl running around with the pigtails and a bright yellow dress. And they have this woman that they think might actually be the owner's wife from the first hotel. Blonde hair and blue eyes, like steel blue eyes. So they see her walking around. They said they very rarely see her with a smile on her face.
I mean, yeah, back in the day, didn't have AC and all that. I'd probably be kind of mad too.
A little warm.
Yeah.
We're gonna do some stuff in here. We have the equipment set up because the REM pods and the millimeters have been working well for us tonight. So we have those set up. We have, like you said, Spirit Talker and Vox. And we're gonna do some EVPs because we're only done 2 tonight, and we didn't get anything too crazy.
I thought I said I'm lost. I don't know.
Can you give us your name?
No, this is good enough. Is that a 0.7?
The Mel's at a 0.7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we started filming, as most activity goes, it was up to like a 9 or something crazy. But we also have the EDI over here as well.
Right. And so, like, for those people that are going to say,
what's in the EDI?
oh, well, it's just EMF leaking from the TV or anything else. The EDI also measures EMF.
Right.
And if there was a constant leak like that, or a...
Oh, is the EDI temperature? Is that a temperature thing? I don't know.
any kind of leak, it would pick it up on there and flash a blue light.
And it'd be consistent. It's jumping up to a 1.
I don't know what that said.
No, it's jumping up
He said it does what as well?
to a 1. Like I said, it started out at like a 7 or a 9.
Right.
So it's not like it's...
Hang on, what did he say it does?
Oh, well, it's just... Yeah.
But we also have the EDI over here as well.
Right. And so, like, for those people that are going to say, oh, well, it's just EMF leaking from the TV or anything else, the EDI also measures EMF.
Right.
And if there was a constant leak like that, or any kind of...
So if it does EMF as well, it must... I don't know. I don't know what EDI is.
leak, it would pick it up on there.
Constant leak.
Right. Right. Can you touch the device on the bed here? If you do, if you get close to it, and touch the top of it, it'll light up and change colors. Is the young girl up here? Could you give us your name?
Oliver.
I was literally gonna say, could you give us your name?
Right.
Oh, the spirit
Oliver.
talker.
I feel like that's more of a male name though.
Yeah. Could have been somebody that passed away in the fire.
Yeah. Did you pass away here? In the original hotel?
My name's Steve, this is Dylan. We're just here to communicate with you, okay? We just want to talk to you and learn a bit about what life was like here, whether you worked here, lived here. And okay. Millimeter goes off again.
Yeah. It's up to 1.1 now as well.
Thank you. Can you step away from that for a second, please? So it stops making that noise? Thank you.
See, this is what I'm saying. This whole video is so much activity. And it's on demand. It's like... that alone, I think, is such good evidence.
Thank you for interacting with that. We have these devices on the bed here. If you speak into them, it'll give us whatever message you want to tell us, okay? There's another one over here, it does the same thing. Are you able to say hello? We have some other devices that should be able to record your voice and give us whatever message you have.
This must be where they see a shadow figure, a shadow bastard, I should say.
We'll use those in a few minutes if you want, okay? All you have to do is talk into them. We should be able to hear whatever you want to say to us.
We're not trying to keep you awake. We don't mean you any disrespect. Talking about the fire. We just want to learn more about your story, more about this location's history.
Close.
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 Okay.
The shadow bastard,
Are you close
mate.
to us right now? Or are we? I mean, I just moved a little bit.
Right.
Did I move closer to you? If you want, you can close the bathroom door.
That'd be scary.
You just got to give it a little push. Does it bother you when people stay in this room? Some people say you play with their toes. Some people say you pull off the sheets.
Oh, imagine that, mate. Playing with your toes. Oh, what?
We're not here to hurt you. These devices shouldn't hurt you. If you need to, you can drain either our cameras or these devices if you need energy.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Do you need energy to communicate with us? Or are you happy that we're here talking to you? Do you like when people come and have interactions with you? That's this one.
Knocking.
Knocking. Are you gonna knock on
What?
something?
These REM pods shouldn't just pop off like that, you know?
Can you step back?
What?
That's the first voice to come through in a while. It's a male voice for
Male
sure.
voice.
It's time.
Oh,
What does
it's
that mean?
time for the shadow bastard!
What is the time for? Are we in trouble?
The shadow bastard!
Springs. I hate you. Okay.
Have a seat? I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to sit on the bed.
Yeah, sit on the
The
bed.
device is in the chair, so I can't move it.
Are you gonna have a
Everyone something.
something? Are you gonna have a seat and talk to us? Wait. That's so weird how it just all of a sudden picks back up again.
Yeah. It's like a ton of people just walked in.
Right.
Did you need energy? That's why you're able to talk to us now?
Throw.
Ooh,
Yeah, I heard that.
What?
It was,
4.
yeah.
Yeah.
4 people took their own lives, it says.
And this said throw.
Bro.
I mean, you got to think the roof.
Right.
You
Throw
know?
themselves. Well, they're... The roof.
He just said the roof.
The roof.
I just got chills.
I don't
roof
remember
is
any
on
stories of
fire.
that.
No, we'll have to talk to the staff here
Yeah.
to see if they have any stories that are like maybe it was
olden times.
Right.
I mean, it could have been the old hotel.
Could have been the old hotel.
Because
true.
when people came here, they came here to get rich, or they came here to get better with the mineral
mineral water,
springs.
yeah.
So if 1 or 2 of those things didn't happen, people were on very hard times here when it first started. They were basically living in an encampment. It was
Yeah.
like shanties they built here.
But throw too, maybe it said 4.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't.
Right. They got
thrown from the roof.
Right. It said the roof for sure right after that too.
Yeah. Which is really weird.
Yeah.
Is that what happened? Does everyone think that you took your own life, but maybe you were thrown?
Christ, I didn't know what that
Can you open
movie
the door
was
a
then.
second?
Open the door.
Yeah. Is there somebody in the hallway? Don't film down the hall just in case there is, but
Right. Like standing there.
no, I saw movement underneath the door.
No.
It went from the left to the right. So we're at the end of the hall.
Right.
Like there's no rooms to our left.
No.
But it looked so you can see the light coming through the bottom of the door.
Yeah.
It was like a shadow, like somebody walked by, like from the left side to the right.
No,
But I didn't
one's
hear
in
any
the-
footsteps.
Oh, so okay. I thought you saw a shadow bastard, but it was just sort of a shadow underneath the door.
Oh. Unless they're floating.
He did.
He did, yeah.
He goes, he did. I literally saw it go left to the right. Like I saw the light just get blocked out underneath the door.
Right. Oh, I close that one.
That's crazy. And then it says he did.
Yeah, no one's in the hallway.
Honestly, I wasn't sure what to expect. And now that's
freaking out.
paying.
It went up to a
I do not
1.4.
believe in this.
I did not believe in this.
Oh, I did.
Maybe they didn't think that we could hear them.
Right.
Thank you. Can you step back so it stops making that noise? Step back for a second. Thank you. Okay, so maybe they were like, oh, I don't think these people can actually hear me
I
or
don't want
whatever.
to try,
Because you gotta think, like, people.
No, it's like that film, innit? What is it? I don't know. It just made me remember that film where the ghosts, which you think they're the main characters, which they sort of are, think that their house is haunted, but really they're dead. Oh, mate. What was that chick? What was that chick in there? That actress. What was her name? She was in Batman. She was Bruce Wayne's missus for a bit. Oh, bloody hell. Tom Cruise's missus. Ex-missus. Whatever her name is. Whatever. It's good. Others? The others? I think it was the others.
Investigate the Crescent all the time. Right. Like, that's where people go. It's not obviously like full-on investigations all the time. They do like ghost tours and stuff, but like.
I feel like it's more renowned for paranormal
Right.
investigations.
People come
but
here and they know it's haunted and they're like, oh, we'll stay in the rooms, whatever. But like,
This place
I didn't
is-
believe in this. I didn't know people could actually hear me.
Right, this place is definitely slept on, and
Right.
not just because there's beds here, but
Right.
like,
It slept on and in.
yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, I wasn't expecting it.
The road.
Road, and what are you doing?
We're trying to talk to you.
And they might not be used to it.
It could even be, I didn't believe in this, like, I didn't think
Right.
I'd be able to talk to people after,
They're like, what are you doing? Like, maybe they're not. They're not, again, they're not used to us coming in here to talk to them.
Right.
People might stay in the room and be like, oh, I hope something cool happens, but.
I heard a knock, I got scared or something.
Right.
That's cool.
Thank you for talking to us. We appreciate that a lot. You've been amazing all night. That's the thing, like, the intelligence here blew my mind.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh, maybe we'll get some, like, residual stuff. That's what I said in the cave. I'm like, maybe we'll get some residual stuff, like, some footsteps or this or that. But it's like, everything we've done so far has been intelligent. They're interacting with the lights upstairs. They're interacting with this equipment. They're like, oh, I didn't believe in this. Holy shit, you guys can hear me?
You guys can hear me? You want to talk?
I saw the shadow underneath. He goes, he did. You know what I mean? Like, that's, again, it's
I
intelligence.
say the roof, it says the roof.
Right.
That's, I don't know, man. Do you like when people come to talk to you? Are you just not used to it?
Oh, that's terrifying.
What?
There's 2 of you. As long as the one in the mirror does the same movements as you, we'll be okay.
Yeah,
You
imagine
ever
that.
see those videos?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that'd be
Not a
terrifying.
good thing.
Nope. I would leave.
Do you want us to use the devices that should be able to record your voice? These right here?
We should be able to ask you questions and get direct responses.
Kind of seems like you're surprised that we can interact with you like this. This might
Did you
be.
hear that?
It sounded like a little kid.
No, I thought it was like,
Oh, I heard like a.
oh, no, it sounded like someone like tapped on the porcelain. That was so weird. Can Because like the faucet's not running.
It said knocking earlier. It just said knocking. It said knocking, and then it said it's time.
It was just like one. Like
No, I didn't. I literally
the Eddie didn't go
You
off.
would have seen the vibration.
Pretty good
I didn't
high
even
voice
hear it.
there.
that was so weird.
I thought I heard like a little kid, but I guess it could have been.
Just like a higher pitched noise.
Yeah,
I
it was
don't
like,
know. That was bizarre. Because I looked over and the Eddie wasn't going off.
his voice. I thought I heard a higher pitched voice. His voice.
There's a lot going on right now.
They're coming.
Who's
they?
Who's they? Well, we haven't gotten Christopher. We haven't gotten the negative thing yet.
The attachments that we got from the
So-
Garnet house.
It's just Chris walking down the hallway.
He's like, they're coming. All right, we're gonna use these devices right now, okay? It should be able to record your voice. You like interacting with us, it seems, and you're surprised that we can hear you. This should make it even easier for us. We should be able to hear exactly what you want to say, okay? So we're gonna ask you a few questions, and if you can answer them, it would be amazing. So on the count
There's going to be voices here, man. I know it. I know there's going to be voices here.
of three, speaking of the one I have in my hand or the one Dylan has in his hand, as loudly and as clearly as you can, all right? Here we go, ready? Questions right away.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Can you say Basin Park?
Are you excited that we're here trying to talk to you?
Mate.
1, 2, 3. Just
Sounds like
it's
a
gonna
laugh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick that up.
Yeah.
We might want to turn it off for a second.
Yeah.
So we can do the
Just so we can do
EVPs.
this.
I don't like talking.
I don't like talking.
That's different than, but it could be a new person.
Right.
I mean, there's so much history here that could be a completely different person. So
Right.
this one might, but it's interesting. It says that right when we start asking questions,
Yeah.
right? Like we get in there and start asking questions. I'm like,
Fuck. It's so horrible, that bloody sound.
yeah. What? I don't know. All right. Let's play this
Anyway.
back quick. Let's see.
Can you say Basin Park? Are you excited that we're here trying to talk to you? What?
I'm gonna stop it because of the.
Yeah. See if it's picking up.
Can you say Basin Park?
Sounds like it says no.
No.
Black eyes.
Black
Oh.
eyes? No. Black eyed like kids?
No.
Scary things?
Absolutely not.
No.
Basin Park.
No.
No.
Can you say Basin Park?
That does sound like no.
Are you excited that we're here trying to talk to you?
Okay, so just that. Just no.
No. Well, that coincides with this, though.
Yeah, I don't like to talk.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna
Yeah, that's right. And the thing said I don't like to talk.
leave you alone here pretty soon. Okay, we just want to ask you a few more questions if possible. All right, and then I promise you we'll leave you alone. So here we go. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Can you say Eureka Springs?
Can you say one of our names? We've said them a couple times.
Is it weird for you that people come here to talk to you?
Do you see anyone with us?
What was the name of the hotel that burned down?
Can you say good night or goodbye?
One, two, three. All right. Let's see if maybe a little more interactive this time with us.
Yeah.
Can you say Eureka Springs? Can you say one of our names?
Almost sounds like it says Eureka again.
Eureka
Better
Springs.
watch out.
You better watch out. You
Better not cry?
Well, yeah, you better,
Better
not
not
cry.
tell them
That's
you
it.
what? I feel like Santa Claus is not coming to town, though.
No.
But they're coming?
Yeah, they're coming and then better watch out. Interesting.
Probably not good.
No.
Can you say Eureka Springs?
They got it for me. I couldn't think
Sounds
of
like
that.
it's
You better
Eureka,
not
yeah.
cry.
Whole time. Is it weird for you that people come here to talk to you? Do you see anyone with us? What was the name
Yes,
of
I do. It's like, yes, I do.
Is it weird for you that people come here to talk to you? Do you see anyone with us?
Say the girl?
The girl. We got the bad lady at Broadwell.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bad lady. and that's who we said we thought was from Garnett.
Right.
The girl.
That's interesting. Do you see anyone with us? The girl. Let's keep playing.
What's the name of the hotel? Is it weird for you that people come here to talk to you? Do you see anyone with us?
Yes,
The
I
name
do.
of the hotel
Mate.
that burned down. Can we say good night?
Like, that is literally something. I would say out of all of the tech, the EVP is the one that intrigues me the most. Because, like, again, I echo. Just holding up a microphone to the sky, to the air, and then you pick it up on just interference that goes like what? It's so strange.
Nothing on there. But
That's interesting, though.
yes,
the girl.
I do.
Like I say, it intrigues me
Yes,
the
I
most.
do see somebody that's with you. And then, as it plays back, it says the girl.
Yeah.
So maybe that's who it is?
Right. Or it could just be the little girl out in the hallway.
Right. All right, let's see.
You said you're Rican Springs. Can you say what bar name? You've said that a couple times. Is it weird for you that people come here to talk to you? Do you see anyone with us?
It sounds like it's spread out. It's
Yeah.
like,
The
Yeah.
hotel that burned down. Can you say good night or goodbye?
Good
goodbye.
night. I thought it said good night.
Again, like, where does that even? Like, the only way I could think of it is picking up sounds. If you like, you're rubbing your thumb over the speaker, right? The microphone. But you can see that they're not. It's just weird, man.
There's 2 syllables.
Yeah. Play that one more time, that last part.
Yeah.
Can you say good night or goodbye?
Oh, yeah, I can hear goodbye.
Yeah.
Good. Bye.
Bye. Yeah.
Okay, so it's like, again,
It's intelligent.
It's very similar to what we've been getting tonight, right? Like intelligent interaction with a lot of the equipment, stuff that's lining up with, all the other spots in the building.
Right.
EVPs, nothing crazy, but a couple intelligent responses each
Right.
time. Like they're when they are responding on the EVP, it's intelligent.
But they're using different devices too.
Right.
Like we've had the Mel was going on,
Right.
with, REM pods, stuff
pods.
like that. The Vox was going
Right.
on. Got a couple weird things through Sear.
Right.
So I don't know.
The lights.
The lights.
It's
yeah.
been absolutely insane. Definitely a location that we need to come back to and investigate again and probably stay at. We've
100%.
never actually stayed here, so we'll have to come back and stay
that'd be
sometime
good.
and investigate a few more times in
Keep the cameras rolling.
different
like-
areas. But I think it's about that time. We'll get downstairs, we'll wrap this up, and then that'll be it.
Yeah, we're gonna be heading up the road.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So I have a few thoughts.
All right, guys, that is officially a wrap here on the Basin Park Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Absolutely incredible night, honestly.
Yeah, so like we said upstairs, I feel like a lot of people focus on the Crescent when they hear Eureka Springs, but you cannot sleep on this place. It is absolutely insane. Definitely book a stay here and do one of their ghost tours because they have some insane activity going on here.
The intelligence that we got in every single spot we went tonight actually blew my mind. I was expecting a lot more residual activity than intelligent activity, but right from the beginning in the cave, it was intelligent stuff all night long.
Yeah.
The lights blow my mind. I still don't really know how to explain those. We're gonna have to ask them about it, see if they've ever experienced it before.
Right.
Absolutely insane. I can't wait to come back.
Yeah, and we're going up the road. We're gonna be at the Crescent and we might be filming there and we kind of love it there. But we gotta hit the road, we gotta get to the next location. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're new. But that's it.
Let's do it.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Okay, I'm really glad that I checked out that channel because I think overall, great channel. And I do think you should subscribe. There's a few things that I would like to say about it. And it's coming from somebody that I like, look, it's just my opinion. This is not necessarily the right thing. It's not necessarily the wrong thing. It's just my opinion. So I think what you have got is what's really great is the production value is fantastic. The equipment that you've got is great. I love the way that you've really like dived into this paranormal investigation with the proper equipment, and you guys seem to be saying the right things, you're interacting the right way. Clearly you are you're polite, you're respectful. I think that in itself is, and I also think, if I would put on my paranormal head, I think that you guys have got an ability there to connect. I really do. The only thing that I would say, and it's more about the tempo of the channel, not the channel, the video that I just saw. Now this might be just a one-off, but I think because with the editing and because Steve talks fast and a lot, and the editing is very quick, and I think that sometimes what I've seen before in the past is that people think about watch time and they want to try to keep the viewer just entertained and boom, 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 like that. And I think sometimes less is more. When there's lots of talking for a long period of time, I felt myself after about 40 minutes, what people were saying afterwards, it just sounded come the end like a bit of just a noise, and I wasn't taking it in. I think that what you need to try and do is maybe create space, like in your editing, or even when you're trying to communicate, trying to explain. Relax, calm down, allow there to be no noise, because what that does is it sets a little bit more of a calming feel to the video, but it also allows the viewer to digest, to take in what you're saying, to also take in what they're seeing, and creating their own story and creating their own theories in their head about what it is they're seeing and hearing, right? So allow the viewer to do it. Don't talk through it all the way through. That's the only criticism that I would say. But overall, mate, I thought it was fantastic, really good. There's me talk about not talking so much. I've just ranted for about 5 minutes. Anyway, there you go. I hope you liked it. Remember to subscribe, and if you like the reaction, please subscribe to this channel. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.